Once upon a time, deep, deep in the blue ocean, there lived a little clownfish named Nemo. Nemo was a cheerful and curious fish, and he loved to explore the colorful coral reef where he lived. The ocean was his playground, and he was always excited to discover what wonders it held. But Nemo had one small fin. This made it harder for him to swim and move around compared to the other fish. Because of this, Nemo's father, Marlin, was very protective of him. Marlin was a kind and loving father who wanted the best for his son. He always worried about Nemo's safety and often scolded him for swimming too far away from home. One day, Marlin told Nemo that he needed to stay close by and not wander off. But Nemo, being a curious fish, couldn't resist the temptation to explore. He swam past the coral reef and ventured into the open ocean. Suddenly, a giant net came out of nowhere and scooped him up. Before he knew it, he was inside a fish tank in a dentist's office far, far away from home. Marlin was heartbroken when he realized Nemo was missing. He searched everywhere for his son, but Nemo was nowhere to be found. Just when he was about to give up hope, Marlin saw a little girl looking at Nemo in the fish tank. She had a kind smile and seemed to like Nemo very much. So Marlin swam up to her and begged her to release his son. But the little girl didn't understand what he was saying. She only saw a pretty fish in the tank and she wanted to keep him. Meanwhile, Nemo was trying to be brave. He knew his dad was worried sick about him, and he didn't want to give up hope, so he made friends with some of the other fish in the tank, and together they hatched a plan to escape. But Marlin was determined to get his son back. So he started a long and dangerous journey across the ocean to find him. Along the way, he met a forgetful but kind fish named Dory. At first, Marlin was hesitant to trust a stranger, but he knew he needed help to find Nemo, so he asked Dory if she could accompany him on his quest. Together, they faced many challenges. They encountered hungry sharks, creepy deep-sea monsters, stinging jellyfish, and almost got lost in a seaweed forest. But through it all, Marlin never gave up. He kept going because he believed in one thing: a father never gives up on his child. Dory was a loyal friend and helped Marlin every step of the way. Her memory might not have been the best, but her heart was in the right place. Meanwhile, Nemo was doing his best to stay hopeful. He knew his dad was looking for him, and he believed they would be reunited soon. He missed his dad's warm hugs and the sound of his voice, and he couldn't wait to see him again. But after many adventures and mishaps, Marlin and Dory finally found Nemo. They were so happy to be reunited, and Nemo was overjoyed to see his dad. Marlin had learned that sometimes you have to let go a little and trust those you love, and Nemo had shown him that even with a lucky fin, he could be strong and smart. From that day on, Marlin wasn't so overprotective anymore. He knew Nemo was brave and capable, and he trusted him to take care of himself. And Nemo, in turn, understood his dad's worries and promised to be more careful in the future. They lived happily ever after in the ocean, always reminding each other how much they loved and cared for each other.